Was the best club team in the country.
Referee Owen Morrissey throws the sliotar in, and away we go here for Ballygunner A versus Clonea. Clonea have the possession. Clonea on the far post. Real chance for an early goal there for Clonea, Brian, but somehow that one stayed away.
Yeah, an error by Desi Hutchinson, who's actually lining out at centre forward with Conor Tobin gone into the inside line. Chance for Billy Power.
Chance for Billy Power. Billy Power opens the scoring. Billy, snapshot over the bar. A lot of problems.
Yeah, look, a big game last week against Ferrybank, one of the players of the championship, and probably didn't realise he had so much time. It was actually a goal opportunity, and now Conor Tobin with the chance.
Cut out there by Conor Tobin. Tobin, lightning speed. Tobin drives it to the fence, and Tobin opens his account for the evening. Conor Tobin sends Ballygunner into a 2-1 lead. Clonea on the attack here. The ball is sent down in the direction of Thomas Skean. Thomas Skean stands up Aaron O'Neill. Can Thomas get the point? Thomas Skean levels the scores for the second. Won by Conor Sheen. And it's back to Philip. Philip gives it off to Peter Hogan. Peter Hogan pops it off to Patrick Fitzgerald. Is Conor Tobin in space? Patrick Fitzgerald gives the ball inside to Tobin. Chance of a goal. Conor Tobin buries it to the net. Ballygunner 4 minutes on it. The Ballygunner forwards as Patrick Fitzgerald steps up to try and open his account for the night. Patrick Fitzgerald. Umpires leave us waiting, but that one is over the bar. Patrick opens his account. 1/3.
Just to pull one back for Clonea.
Francis Roach has been Clonea's top scorer in this championship. 28 points to his name. Made that 29. One for the evening tonight. The joint captain speaks for itself.
Yeah, look, there was nobody inside, so he was, I suppose, teased into the shot from distance, but look, it's just too easy for Ballygunner.
And Mikey Mahoney plays a piece of a pass outside here. Cormac Power has the world of time. Cormac Power opens his account. Mikey Mahoney finds Cormac and Akers to flick it away, loses possession. Clonea again gifted straight back to Desi, however. Desi manages to flick it on. And the ball is with Mikey Mahoney. Mikey gives it off to Conor Sheen. Conor Sheen hand passes it up to Desi. Desi on the move. Desi in space. Normally one result. Desi Hutchinson splits the post. First of the night for Desi. And that is vintage Ballygunner.
Flick on there from Conor Sheen onto Desi off his right hand side, straight between the posts.
Straight between the posts from Desi Hutchinson. Sat out last week against Ferrybank. Desi back in the fold tonight. First in play for last year's Club Hurler of the Year. Forward go Clonea, this time with James Power. James Power, did he make too many steps? No, says the referee. James Power.
Key players for Clonea. James Power, part of Peter Quealy's championship panel this year.
Billy Power launches this one, sends it right back where it came from. Billy Power splits the post. That's a hell of a strike from him. But they managed to probably come away with it with a point.
Yeah, it looks as if I'm sure he'll tap it over.
Francis Roach sends it over the bar. Second of the night for Francis, sixth of the night for Clonea. Desi doesn't get to it, but Conor Tobin does. Conor Tobin in towards Kevin Mahoney. Will Kevin get out in front? Well cut out at the back. Billy Power opens the shoulders. Is this going to go over the bar? This will be a hell of a score from Billy Power if it does. And that is some point from Billy Power. That's his third from play.
Yeah, he's...
Gavin, of course, involved with the B squad. And he has been prolific for them in their games. He hasn't looked one bit out of place at senior hurling. So interesting to see how he gets on with the A equivalent.
Yeah, quick decision there. I suppose any doubt at this stage, you're not going to take chances with the likes of Patrick Fitzgerald. Had his injury troubles all season.
That one is sent in from Kieran Power, and Kieran Power has split the post. Billy Power did it 1 minute ago. Kieran Power, Ronan Power takes his time, but has his pocket picked by Garrod Power. James Power gets away from Philip Mahoney. Ball is with Riso Mahoney, or Garrod Power rather, and Garrod opens his account. And absolutely would. Porrick yet to feature in this year's championship, of course, the man who changed the game in last year's semi-final. Desi takes on this one. Desi Hutchinson. Desi momentarily arrests the slump for Ballygunner. Playing a free to his name so far. Is he going to bring his tally up to 3 and Ballygunners to 111? Desi takes on the strike. And Desi seemingly makes no mistake. Umpires reach for the flag. Turton comes back to help him out. Owen Morrissey has seen enough. Owen Morrissey blows up. Ballygunner lead 111 to 10 points at the break. Brian, they had a great start, scored 1-9 in the opening few minutes, but again, Clonea, in fairness, for
teams, they drop off in the last 20 minutes, and that's where Ballygunner tend to make hay.
Indeed, but Clonea Going to try and cut the gap here.
Well, see the goal like that, it's just a killer, and Desi now will probably make it a 7-point game.
Desi duly obliges. That's a 4th point of the evening. Name very accustomed to Waterford football fans. Well able to hurl as well, however. As this one is launched by Stephen O'Keefe down in the direction of the forwards. Mahoney and Cudahy. Gavin Corbett going to mop up the second ball. Gavin Corbett over the shoulder. Gavin Corbett. That is a lovely score from Gavin Corbett. Scored a goal just 4 minutes ago.
Many into the fray for the last 15 minutes.
As Desi takes on the strike. Desi gets his 5th of the night. Ballygunner up to the 20-point mark. Kevin Mahoney very deep, calling for the ball here on the far side. Peter Hogan in possession. Peter sends it into Desi. Desi gives it off to Conor Sheehan. Conor works it off to Mikey Mahoney. Desi opens out his shoulders. Is Desi going to go for a score from distance? Desi Hutchinson. Great strike from Desi.
Having played twice already, and this is his 3rd outing for Ballygunner's A team.
Kieran Power launches the ball forwards. This is one going to sail over Stephen O'Keefe's crossbar. Kieran Power. That is a hell of a strike from Kieran Power. Timely score for Clonea. Just their 2nd. Heads towards knockout phase. Cudahy lifts to 65. Paddy Hunt is confident it's wide. Paddy Hunt is wrong, however. Owen Cudahy opens his account. You'd imagine Porrick will nail this one. And normality resumes. Porrick Mahoney gives the ball back to Paddy. Paddy Levy back to Porrick. Porrick sends the ball towards Owen Cudahy. Owen Cudahy, is he going to give it off to Mikey? Chance of a goal here. Mikey bearing down on goal, gives it across to Peter Hogan. This is vintage Ballygunner. What a beautiful...
just short from Paddy Levy.
Clock really just starting to run out here as we approach the 57th minute. This one looks like it has the accuracy, however. That one in over the bar.
Probably what we would have expected.
Probably what we would have expected is right, as Conor Sheehan gives that one off to Peter Hogan. Peter sends the ball inside. It's a chance for Owen Cudahy. Owen Cudahy just takes his time. Owen Cudahy takes the strike. Scored a 65. Billy, a number of good scores from play, but the free taken hasn't quite gone to plan for him so far. Is he going to get one next to his name? Yes, he is. Billy sends that one over the bar. And Owen Morrissey sounds the full-time whistle. Ballygunner 5 wins from 5 in Group A. They finish off as group winners for yet another season. The All-Ireland champions winning now 321 to 15 points. Goals from Conor Tobin, Gavin Corbett,